love putting anything like butter or syrup or Nutella, any kind of spread on top of your foods. So today we are going to make a yummy, sugar-free alternative to those sinful toppings that we love overusing. We are going to be making coconut butter. I found the recipe in a book about quitting sugar. I am not one to just go all in and completely cut things out, but I do like incorporating healthy tips and alternatives into what I do on a daily basis. So all we need today for the coconut butter is a bag of shredded, unsweetened is the key, don't cheat, coconut, and a blender really is the only other thing. I did pick up 2 mason jars. I'm not sure volume-wise what the dry is going to translate into in the butter. I'm kind of hoping it fills both of them, but I don't know. These are great containers that you can either keep in the refrigerator or just store in your cupboard or on your table, wherever you're going to use them, because you will need to make sure that the coconut butter is softened in order to use it easily. Just like real butter, you want to soften it. The best part about this is for any of you who are on the 21-day fix or have incorporated that into your nutrition, this is 21-day fix approved. As we know, the orange containers you can use for unsweetened shredded coconut. So an orange container is basically 2 tablespoons. The bag of coconut that I got contains 66, so that's basically going to make 33 servings of coconut butter. That's bananas. That's so much. So just keep that in mind when you make it. Kind of do a quick calculation to figure out dry, so you know once it's made into the butter form where it translates, and then you can nicely incorporate it into 21-day fix. So I hope you're excited. I am. I hope it's as delicious as I'm envisioning it is, because I love anything coconut, and coconut butter is just blows my mind. Anywho, let's go make some coconut butter. Okay, so we're ready to go. I have my coconut, I have my blender. All we need to do is take a coconut, cut it open. Seriously, anything coconut, this girl's on it. All you do is dump it into your blender. Make sure you put the lid on tight, however yours is. Make sure it's on, and basically just hold it down, and you're gonna watch for the consistency. It's gonna get loud, so I'm just telling you now. You see what they look like dry, you know what butter looks like. You're basically just going to hold the blender down until it turns into a butter consistency. And depending on whether you're using a food processor or a blender and how high powered they are, this literally could be anywhere from like 2 minutes up to maybe even 10 minutes. You just have to be patient and make sure it gets blended really well. And my wish came true. I got to fill both of my mason jars that I got. I'm super, super, super excited to try this. Couple tips that I would give you is, number 1, be patient during the process. This did take me about 10 minutes of blending, and during that process I scraped the sides of the blender probably about 3 times just to make sure that it all got incorporated. You want to make sure that you keep it blending even when you're like, oh, it's starting to look creamy. Keep it blending because you want it to get super emulsified in order for it to really get to the buttery consistency. I'm going to show you kind of, I know you can't really see, but if I jiggle it a little bit, you can kind of see that it really is kind of liquidy. So just be patient. It will get there, even when it seems like you're never going to get there. If you've ever made butter before, like when you put the cream in a jar and just shake it, you get to that point where you're like, it's never going to emulsify, but it will, and as does this. The other tip I would give you is I know everybody's taste buds aren't to the point where you're just so broken away from the sweet flavor. If you do need a little bit of sweetness added to this, my suggestion would be stay away from the processed sugars. Stick to like adding some stevia to it. It's a natural form. It won't defeat the purpose of making a sugar-free treat for yourself. You'll still be sugar-free. It'll still be all natural and it'll still be delicious. But I would encourage you, use this as a way to kind of start breaking yourself away from having to always have something super sweet. It is delicious. If you make it and you love it, or if you make it and you don't love it, let me know. Comment below so I can get your feedback. I hope that you enjoyed this little quick recipe, and be sure to share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be sharing a lot more fun little quick recipes that you can use that are healthy alternatives and yummy. Oh, one other thing I wanted to tell you. So 21-day fixers. This is just an estimate. I kind of visually kept track as I was doing it when I poured the dry in versus when it got to the end, what it, size-wise, what it broke down to. This is just an estimate, but approximately translates into about a half a tablespoon of the coconut butter, like once it's in butter form, would be the equivalent of one orange container dry. So when you're scooping it out or kind of using it for your 21-day fixed serving, half a tablespoon will equal one of these in dry. So you can kind of keep that in mind for the fixers. I hope you guys love this recipe and you try it. Let me know what you think. And until next time, I hope you have a great day and that you be healthy, be fit, and be you.